News just in, breaking news. A soldier has been killed in Atteridgeville in Gauteng. The SANDF spokesperson, Brigadier General Andries Mahapa, has more details and joins us now on the line. Brigadier General, good afternoon. Thank you for your time. Tragic news. Tell us what the circumstances were of this particular incident.
Good afternoon. Tragic news indeed. Yesterday we received some report that on the 15th that one of our soldiers was killed. The circumstances that led to the incident currently is unknown. What happened, there were about a group of soldiers. There were 3 with other friends which are not soldiers. So they went to Atteridgeville for social activities. When they were there, a car came and then people came out of the vehicle. They went to them. There was an exchange of words. And what was the exchange all about for now is still under police investigation. During the exchange of words, one of them pulled out a firearm and shot 3 of the soldiers. 1 died on the scene, and then 2 were rushed to military hospital. As we are speaking, they are recovering quite well. Unfortunately, we lost 1. And at the moment, we cannot release the name of the deceased because the family had to be notified for them to deal with this shock. And now the issue is under the police investigation. We are hoping and believing that they'll find the perpetrators and then they'll face the full might of the law. Sure. That's what we know for now. We don't know the circumstances that led to that. However, I think it's critical to mention that the soldiers were off duty when the incident happened. So they were not carrying any weapon or anything. They just went out for social activity.
All right. So you preempt, in a way, my next question because, without wanting you to sort of speculate into the motives, you can safely rule out the possibility that the intention was to get their service issued firearms because they did not have those in their possession.
No, they did not have any. They did not have any firearms with them because they were off duty.
Yeah,
and they are not even wearing uniform for that matter.
They were not even wearing uniform, and you're confirming as well that they were off duty at the time, and this was not in any way related to their official performance of their duties.
It will be difficult to say so because something that happened outside of your work environment, you'll never know where it came from and so forth. But however, the investigation will be in a position to be conclusive after the SAPS they are finished with investigation, and probably then they will go to court once they find the perpetrators, and then the law will take its course. So at the moment, it's very difficult to make a determination in terms of what led to the incident.
Geographically, where do these members of the SANDF come from? Was any or is any of them from the Atteridgeville area?
It will be quite insensitive for me now to disclose, but what I can say, they were working in Pretoria. And in terms of their place of residence, we'll wait for the investigation to finish because that might compromise the investigation of the SAPS.
And what are police telling you about that investigation in terms of how soon can you know the circumstances, the full circumstances, but also progress in as far as arrests are concerned? They surely should be keeping you updated as one of the people that have been affected by this crime.
Surely, they will. They promised that once they have a lead, they'll inform us as soon as possible they have a lead. And it will be difficult for them to preempt that we'll have a lead in a week or so. But what they promise, once they have a lead, they'll keep us informed, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah. And lastly, and also without wanting you to speculate on any of this, do you expect that the police will have quite a number of witnesses, because this was a social gathering? There should have been a number of witnesses. What I'm asking is, the investigation, is it likely to be helped by the fact that there were witnesses? Definitely.
Definitely so. There were witnesses because there were a couple of members that were there. So most people witnessed the incident, so they'll be in a position to give the description. If maybe one of them knows the perpetrators, obviously the SAPS will take it from there. There are definitely witnesses who will testify in terms of what happened.
All right. Brigadier General Andries Mahapa, I've got to thank you for your time, and we do hope that those members do recover, those that were shot in that particular incident.